Oh, hello there. Just enjoying some coffee in the afternoon. Malcolm here. I want to talk to you about something very serious today. It's called America, United States of America, but more importantly, the people of the United States of America, those who call themselves Americans. I want to talk to you, not those who are patriots, not those who stand for what the country once was, but those of you who have been swayed and you might not even realized it. And this video, I'm going to talk about Donald Trump, because Donald Trump represents something very important here. It's not about the president thing. So listen, I'm going to point something out about you personally because of Donald Trump. And that's how the relevancy of Donald Trump is into this video. A lot of people in this country has gotten very well, for the lack of a better word, you're all cunts. And I'm sorry if that offends you. No, I'm not. I'm not sorry if that offends you. Quite frankly, I like to offend people sometimes because, you know, if you're offended, you feel. And if you feel, you think. And if you think, you're doing the right thing. But you got to think about this too. Why are you so fucking offended by everything? This country has gone down the drain with offensiveness. Everything is fucking offensive. Every little thing is fucking offensive. Girl wears a shirt showing off her grooties. That's offensive. Thug man wants to walk around with his pants around his arse. That's offensive. No, it's not offensive. He looks like a fucking asshole. If he ain't embarrassed, who the fuck cares? He wants to walk around showing his skid marks. Let him. You know better than to mess with that person. He's an arsehole. He doesn't have no fucking pride. No class. Think about it. Why you get offended by it? Someone says a word like cunt. Oh no, that's a bad word. I can't stand it. People who get actually insane and mad to a point of violence over fucking words. I don't care. The words, man. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a little bit Jamaican. I said, man. But anyway. Now, how does Donald Trump tie in all this? This is how it is, all right? I remember a time in my life, and you'll remember this too, because the most of us in the 30s on up to, say, 60 even, that window gate right there, 30 years, if you remember, back in the 80s, we might have been listening to music like Ozzy Osbourne, Iron Maiden, Metallica, rap artists like LL Cool J or Run DMC, Eric B. and Rakim, whatever kind of music you listen to. And along came this little cunt named Tipper Gore. Tipper Gore, the Democrat wife of Democrat Al Gore, the imaginary inventor of the internet, Mr. Greenhouse Effect, Mr. Does not get any attention from me whatsoever. I didn't vote for him, but you might have. Tipper Gore came out and tried to say that records were making people kill themselves because of the indecent lyrics, and that there was Satanism involved in words of Ozzy Osbourne and Marilyn Manson and the like. Rap songs by NWA was promoting cop killing. Ice-T and his band Body Count had a song called Cop Killer that was later removed from the record. Walmart started to not sell albums with profanities in them. They had to be remade and censored. Do you remember that? Do you remember how pissed off you were? I sure do. What happened to you? You became a cunt. You have become Tipper Gore. You want to censor everything. So along comes a bloke who's running for president, Donald Trump. And you're all saying, oh, he's such a hothead. Why is he talk like that? He doesn't know how to talk proper. He doesn't know how to talk. He's a stupid buffoon. No, he's just saying what needs to be said. So he's not worried about tiptoeing around or stepping on toes. He's saying and addressing issues that have been addressed by each and every one of you, one way or another. But he hasn't fallen to censorship and the silence that this country has caused through media outlets and such. You like to be spoon-fed your knowledge now. But in the old days, you used to teach yourself. You used to read. You used to do your homework. You used to study. I'm not talking about school. I'm talking about life. You were an individual one time. You used to say it. You used to be proud. I'm unique. I'm different. We used to strive to be that. Now, we all want to be the same. Little Mr. Pleasant, smiling all the time. Flowers, daisies, all over. Don't stamp on my flowers. Don't throw a can of soda in me garden. No rubbish, no litter, no cursing. What happened to you? Did you lose your bollocks somewhere? Donald Trump is everything you aspired to be when you was young. You wanted money, and you wanted to do and say whatever the fuck you wanted. But now you live in this world of censorship and you march to the beat of that drum and you wonder why things are the way they are. Because you keep picking these cunts for president. You know, everyone bashed George Bush, but you know what? George Bush defended your country against terrorism. He wasn't over there bowing down in front of a fucking Muslim guy. You know, this Sheikh al-Sheikh guy. He wasn't over there with Allahu Akbar shit. Alright? But you are. So this is what I'm going to say, and I'm going to say it one time. If you're going to vote for anyone but Donald Trump, if Donald Trump wins the Republican nomination, and you're a Republican or a Democrat, if you vote for anyone other than Donald Trump, you have no right to complain about the state of this country. Because the state of this country will never fucking advance and get better if you keep putting cunts in the office. Who are you going to vote for? Bernie Sanders? You're going to vote for Hillary what's the fuck's her name? I don't even remember. Clinton. The cunt. You're going to vote for her who kills your own people. Who lies about fucking emails. Say what you will. But you know, you blame the government, but you're half the problem yourselves. You got to get your bollocks back. You got to stand up for yourself. You got to say, this is it. No more censorship. You're not taking away me freedoms. Because that's what Obama's doing. That's what John Kerry would have done. That's what Al Gore would have done. Democrats are truly the evil of the fucking political parties. Trust me on that. If you really look, you'll realize that they're the ones with the smoke screens. Basically, most Republicans will do things, but you'll find out about them. Ronald Reagan and the Contra thing, he never fucking dodged that bullet. He stood up for it and said, yes, I did that. Doesn't necessarily make it right. But he had the bollocks to stand up like a man. And Donald Trump is another man who will stand up and say, yes, I'm going to do this. I will bomb mosques. I will take out these enemies because I don't care where they are. If they're in a house of worship, they're worshipping the wrong fucking God. The Quran tells people that they're going to be killed if you are an infidel. If you do not believe in Allah and you do not do what the Quran says, you deserve to be killed. You deserve to be having your fingers cut off. You deserve to be burned and made a mockery of and humiliated in front of your peers with death. So this video is a bit long, but I had to say it. If you're part of that generation from 30 to 60 and you don't vote for Donald Trump, there's something wrong with you. You become a cunt, mate. Plain and simple. You want your country to prosper once again. You know what you gotta do. Get your fucking bollocks back. Stop being PC and vote for the person that's gonna do something. That's it. Have a nice day to those I love. To the rest of yous. 2 fingers. Fuck off, Malcolm.